Hey guys, Pac-Man here. Today I'm gonna do my video I said I was doing. It's basic maintenance on a car. I'm just gonna tell you what you should do, when you should do it, when you should change your oil and whatnot, Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my 84 Mustang. Just talk about some of the stuff that I do on that on a regular basis. So, first off, every 3,000 or 4,000 miles, you should change your oil and your oil filter. If you don't, that is bad. Your car will explode. It will not be awesome. Yeah, so change your oil every about 4,000 miles, depending. If you have a newer car, like, you just bought it, you haven't had it for maybe even 6 months, you should change it more often. Another thing you should do, about every month, check all your fluids. Check your antifreeze, check power steering, brake fluid, anything like that. Check, make sure, the wires on your batteries aren't loose. I need new batteries on, if you can see right there. I'll hold the line, so check for stuff like that. I believe every about 10,000 miles, you should replace your air filter. On an older car like this, it's just above the engine in the carburetor. So, you take off this little cover here, and there is my air filter. As you can see, this is a fairly new one. Should be nice, clean. If it isn't, change it. You should put in, new fluid if fluid is low. Every so often you should flush, fluids like radiator and whatnot. See if there's any gunk in them, and if there isn't, put new coolant in, and you're good to go. If there's rust and whatnot in it, that means you have a bad line somewhere, and you should probably get that checked out. About every 20 to 30,000 miles, depending on what type of car you have, what type of brakes you have on the car, you should do a brake job. All that is change the brake pads, maybe excuse me, I burped. Change the brake pads, turn the rotors, turn the drums. If you don't know how to do that, it's fairly cheap. Go to a shop, I don't know how much it would cost, but it's easy work. If you have an idiot light come on, one of those warning lights on your dash come on, don't ignore it. It means something is probably wrong with your car. Even if the engine's running fine, it means there might be a wire somewhere that's loose, and that might be what's causing it. But you should still get that fixed. Okay, so that's what an old car would look like, with this air filter on top and whatnot. Rear-wheel drive, so the engine faces straight like that. Now I'm going to show you a newer front-wheel drive car. It is my 2004 Saturn L300. It's got a V6 in it. So pretty much the same thing. The only difference with front-wheel drive cars is instead of your engine facing like this, the engine is kind of facing backwards, or towards the back, the engine is facing sideways. Pretty much how it is. Instead of having your engine, transmission, and then axle, car makers decided they wanted to put it all in the same spot, because that makes it all cramped and it's nice to work on. So pretty much you have your engine, your trans, and your axle. Woohoo! Easy to work on. I mean, I can definitely fit my hand up in there, and do anything, whereas opposed to this, it's easy. Open space. So, yeah, basically same thing. You should do all the same work. Only difference is probably some stuff will be in a different spot. Ooh, a truck. A truck, people. A truck. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, sorry, I kinda got a little bit off topic there. Okay, so it's basically the same thing as over there in your Mustang, or your older car. Only difference is stuff's moved around a little bit. Here's your air box and air filter right there. Oil filter is way down in there. Oil you get from down in there. But, you know, check all the fluids at the same, you know, thing. They should all have measurements on them to say where they should be. Here's one thing I just did. I just did my power steering was a little bit low. So I just filled that. And as you can see, it's kind of at the, just above the minimum line now. And, you know, check your oil dipstick. Want to make sure you have enough oil in the car. If your car doesn't have any oil in it, you know, you're going to blow your engine. Your engine's going to overheat or, you know, something like that. So, yeah, check, make sure there's oil in the car. Change your oil every 4,000 miles about. Change your oil filter every time you change your oil. That's about it. So, that's my video on average, you know, maintenance on a car. Next, I'm hoping to get my friend over here with his 79 Camaro, and I'll show you guys just some performance mods you can do on your car, you know, on an old ride like that. So I'll talk to you guys later.